Hey, what's sizzling, everyone? Mr. Bacon Lover here to bring you all a brand new video. I haven't done one of these before, so I'm going to start off by doing my first COD video. I know, right? And I want to start off by saying, bidding farewell to Modern Warfare 3. I just wanted to go over the end of the game's life cycle, the retrospectives of it all, and, you know, see my feelings on it, how it turned out. Because, you know, I was amazed by how fun Modern Warfare 3 was. And so, I obviously have my little notes on this thing, so that it won't be your standard, well-choreographed discussion, just to be honest with you. So, I'm going to do it the best to my ability with this kind of stuff. Let's start with the launch of the game. I want to say that Modern Warfare 2 wasn't a horrible game, but it felt a bit rough around the edges, and so Modern Warfare 3's launch definitely felt like a great improvement of Modern Warfare 2. It felt more smooth. I don't know what it is with the movement of Modern Warfare 3. I think it's because it's that goddamn Infinity War movement thing of like, well, we gotta make things slow. It's gotta be a bit slower paced. And I hate that so much. So I'm very happy to see that Modern Warfare 3 improved a lot of the speeds with everything. At the start of the game, we also had a lot of different things that were interesting to go to. Going back to all those Modern Warfare 2 maps was, I wouldn't call it lazy, I'd call it a good start, since considering a lot of these maps have also not been remade in a long time. And so, you know, and they were also the original way of doing it. I think it would have helped if they had more original Modern Warfare 2 guns in it. I definitely think I think the FAMAS got moved from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, which was a good idea. But I feel like if they helped a little bit more of the original weapons, it would have been better. Like having an actual scar would have been nice. But you help get that authentic feel back into the game. But they did that for Modern Warfare 2. So they couldn't do that. So I think the carryover at least helped with that. But it definitely needed a lot of work within the weapon department. Armor unlocks that were there as well. I feel like with leveling up is just kind of the most basic thing to do. But armor unlocks, and people are mixed on them. I really like them. It gave something else for you to work on while you were leveling up everything else in it. I'm sorry if you keep hearing my chair creak. I'm very movement as I talk. But I felt the armor unlocks were, yeah, I get, like, I don't know why they couldn't put them in normal levels, but it was a nice way to unlock things while you're doing it. It also made you where people would do the daily, so it wasn't always the same weapons over and over, even though we got a lot of that later on. It definitely helped with making things different, and every day was a different kind of play style. It got way better when they made the win factor a permanent unlock system instead of complete your dailies and then do it. Same thing with zombies. Zombies was it improved when it was like, hey, you do your 3 contracts and it will carry and it will always be a thing, instead of, obviously, like I said, being a secondary thing after the dailies. Continuing on with the armory unlocks, I want to state that, like, it was unfortunate that not much more got added into the armory unlocks. Fantastic, one of the things that you were able to unlock certain things when you were, if you missed it out in the seasons, but I kind of wish they added more things to it. I think the only thing we really got were the equipments and the streaks that were available to be able to unlock from it. And then eventually they added the dump load, and I mean dump load of cosmetics to the thing. All calling cards and emblems, which, why didn't they add more things like vinyls, stickers, maybe loading screens? They could have done a lot of different things with it, but they didn't. Kind of upsets me because it's like, I already have my calling card and emblem, like the same one I've been using the whole time, because it just, like, I'm like, damn, this one's perfect. I love it. I kind of wish we got to see more get added into it as more down the line. Camos. Yeah, sorry. I have a nice little piece of paper that I wrote down during a work time to talk about this. I probably should have looked over this a lot more before I started speaking. But hey, like I said, the a normal system of this kind of thing. But camos, the camo grind was definitely fun to do a bit more compared to the Modern Warfare 2. I feel like the camos made more sense in some way, shape, or form. It's also that they were different for each gun. That definitely helped. As I have in my notes, and I was gonna say anyway, but Modern Warfare 2, fuck you with your goddamn camos. I mean, I didn't mind the camos themselves, but when we got to the mastery camos, get 3 kills without dying multiple times. Get 25 long shots on every gun. That was just sit in the back and just do whatever. I feel like there was also a lot more options to get long shots in Modern Warfare 3, considering the fact that most of the maps are bigger. Quarry was fantastic for that. I don't remember the map, the snow map. That's huge. Estate, massive. There's a lot of long shot areas, so it actually wouldn't have been that bad, but thank God that they didn't do it on every one of the guns. And then obviously I don't remember the goddamn camo name, the blue one. And then, yeah, it wasn't like just good headshots because, you know, I mean, not bad, but kind of basic. I also felt that the camos were a bit easier to go for. There were some pain-in-the-ass challenges. I mean, some of them were challenges, but they weren't hard per se. But a couple, I think the 2 challenges that I struggled with the most were penetration kills. Those were kind of just you had to be in the right area at the right moment. There's not a lot of things that were able to do something about them. And I just now flash to the fact that we might have Black Ops 2 Remake have penetration kills because we might have that freaking thermal sight that goes through walls again. Now, what was the other one that I struggled with? I guess it was the 2 kills without letting go of the trigger, because sometimes you would hit them and they'd just be sitting there wasting ammo, just like, well, I'm waiting for someone else to turn the corner or waiting for someone else to be found. And that shipment, hardcore shipment definitely helped that, but it was just one of those things like, ugh. Just, again, not hard, but a pain in the butt to do. I will say, though, going on, to continue with camos, I think one of the things that I definitely enjoyed was the more fun that they had with the camos, I would say. I'm not saying that the Modern Warfare 2 ones were not fun, but I feel like they were allowed to, let's let loose a little bit. I mean, we got a goddamn penguin camo is one of the things. We got this super cool wave, like neon waves camo. We got a W camo. Eventually we got like animated ones in the thing, but that was the end of the game, so I'm not really gonna give them full credit on that one. But it was just amazing. Especially some of the event camos that we got. Like, I know that's unlocks and whatnot, but some of the event camos that we got are fantastic. I'm coordinated enough, I'm gonna put some of them on the screen, but oh my gosh, they are beautiful, amazing. And so, I mean, some of the events were weird, but, you know, I'm not complaining about them. I'm happy we got events. I'm happy we got camos. Well, we have, I think, as what I have unlocked is 79 camos as the time of this recording, and I think because I missed a couple, but there were so many camos you can unlock. It was awesome and amazing. I'm a huge fan of that. I love collecting camos. Just thank you, Sledgehammer. I'm a big fan of them. Like, oh, holy shit, like, to give this many, they didn't have to do that, but they did. I think Black Ops 6 that they're going to do a lot of things, not camos in particular, but a lot of events to make up for the fact we don't have weekend unlocks, which I'm really hoping for. But right now we're talking about Modern Warfare 3. But speaking of the events, I want to say that I'm, again, big fan that we had a lot of these events. We did have a lot of weird events that I'm just like, why was this an event? I don't mind the Code Warrior stuff. I get the reason for that. They have, like, an actual purpose for it. Then there's the, I mean, the emoji one was weird. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. I just kind of was like, why is this an event? Obviously, we had Halloween, we had Christmas, we had all those kind of events that were fine. And then some of them that fit the theme. We had the Undead event. Speaking of which, with the other, like, I mean, I don't know what was, why some of the rewards were weird. I think there was, even with bundles that went with the events, because I know part of the events was just to sell a bundle. I get the point of that. Because it's like, if you buy this bundle, you'll get this certain kind of bonus reward. You know, I'm trying to think about one of the big, what was the weirdest, like, thing we had? And I think it was the one, I bought it because I was like, I love this kind of mythology system. But I think the Wendigo skin, like that Wendigo skin, what in the world? Modern Warfare 2 gave us a better Wendigo skin, and it's not even a Wendigo theme. Like, I ran both of them for a good amount of time. It was fantastic. Just I mean, whatever. But I mean, again, I was so down for the camos and stuff. Again, free rewards. You cannot complain about free rewards. Some of them were nice. Again, weird, but the camos. Oh my god, I love some of these things. They were just incredible. The same thing could go for the weekly challenges and camos. Those were fantastic. Oh, look at that segue. Weekly challenges. What in the world? Those were fantastic. I loved everything about having weekly challenges. Weekly challenges were just one of those things that it was just nice. I looked forward to every Wednesday when we got a new challenges, which I think I completed every single weekly challenge, at least from week 3 and beyond. In least multiplayer, zombies, give or take, because zombies is a little bit more of a chore with certain things, which I might talk about zombies in a different thing, because I feel like there's a discussion we talked about. But right now, I'm just talking about Modern Warfare 3, mostly with a multiplayer. I've not done the campaign. I plan to do campaigns at some point, but I'm trying to do all the old ones. I had playthroughs on my channel of some of the old ones. I got to continue the Black Ops 2 one. It'd be probably something good, but you know, Cold War's about to come out not Cold War. Black Ops 6 is about to come out, so the focus will be on that for a long time. But weekly challenges were one of those things that it allowed you to look forward to something to play every week with it. And then you got the conversion kits that were just there. I know but I get some people don't like the weekly challenges because it added this like FOMO thing to it, like, well, if I don't play now, I'm getting screwed. It's like I'm missing out on all this XP, which, I mean, if you're not playing anyway, why would you care? You don't care about the XP. It's not really that big of a deal, I guess. Yeah, it's just you're not gonna care about it. But there's the conversion kits that came out with it, but you were able to get them through the armor unlocks, which again, fantastic system, by the way. But you also, and over time, it's not just you got that one thing for the weekly thing, you also were able to get, at the end, you got camos for it as well. More camos, that's right, more. It wasn't just, here's a couple, here's the event camos, we got more. And then we were able to earn them through other things, like the Get High one, oh my god. Again, a fantastic thing, one of those things that appeals greatly to me. It's like, you get a bunch of skins, it's like, I don't really care a lot about that. But the camos, I'm like, yeah, cool. And whatnot, but I really wish we'd get weekly challenges in Black Ops 6, but I know they said we won't. That's not coming back, which is so unfortunate. But I'm hoping Black Ops 6 can make up for it. But we do also have prestiges and whatnot, so there's something you're always working towards. I'm just worried about the latter half of the game will provide for us, is my concern. And that I wasn't worried about that with Modern Warfare 3. I was always like, all right, okay, weeklies. Next season, we'll get a brand new group of weeklies and new conversion kits. And, God, where do I start with conversion kits? Conversion kits made this game so fantastic. I think some of them were kind of basic, especially the starting ones. I think, like, I will say the pistol one was actually pretty good for the, I think, core. It was where, like, you pull the trigger and shoot a bullet, and when you let go of the trigger, shoot one. I know there's a term for it, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. Those were fantastic. I had a big amount of fun with those, especially when they added it to the Haymaker. Those were fun, but then a couple of them were just like, we take this gun that's full auto, and we make it a different kind of full auto. Or, you know, we just... Ooh, we turned this gun that can shoot full auto into like a full auto gun with 0 recoil, which is, I'm not gonna lie, it's fun going zzz, zzz, really fun with that. But it was just bland. Oh, let's turn the the Renettis into a single fire one, which I like because it was the M9. It kind of converted it into a classics system, which I do like a lot. Again, I call them basic, but they're also nice. Getting the M16 back to full auto, being able to turn the what was it? The WA 2000, not WA, I don't remember the assault rifle, but it was able to turn it into an SMG, which is, again, basic stuff, but it was nice. Then we got some whack conversion kits that were so fun, and I think one of the great things that they were able to do, oh, what's that? This basic lever action rifle? Yeah, we're gonna turn it into dual shotguns. Yeah, the Model 1887's back. Congratulations. Oh, the fucking bow. Oh, we're gonna make that into a burst laser gun. We're gonna take a sniper rifle and make it shoot rockets. Oh my gosh! And again, going back to classics, I think what they brought back, like one of the advanced warfare guns, the SMG, that got brought back. That was so cool. And then you know, I mean, I can't. But again, the other problem that we had was also like sometimes you got like a fucking optic, which was just like, what? Why would I want this? I mean, I get there was purpose to it, except all of them had lasers attached to it, which was just bizarre. And then we had a couple of, we had the underbarrels, which was the chainsaw and the flamethrower, which I'm not going to complain about, just kind of basic things. But then we also eventually got a knife one, which, God, why didn't you just make it the tack knife? Please, just give me the tack knife on some of the pistols. I would have been like, shrink, shrink, shrink. I would have been going crazy with that. I would have loved it. And then we got, well, and then we got a scope, not a scope. I already said scopes. Stock at one point, and I think we only got one stock. We also got a couple of muzzles. I think we only got actually one. We got the one muzzle that was. It makes everything loud, but it like nearly removes all recoil. Like, but those were just kind of bland. I'm like, whatever. And then you get, I mean, a couple aftermarket parts you had because you had aftermarket conversion kits on there. I think you can make like the full A. You can make I think you could fully aftermarket part the M16 and something else. There's two guns that I knew you can guarantee fully aftermarket. Like it would be all A's, which was really fun. I was a big fan of that. But you know, I just totally went off my own script on what I had. Not script, notes on here. Jumped through like 10,000 different things. It looks longer, but again, I'm trying to remember all the different things that they added in here. That's why I have the notes. I'm not doing well with this. But, you know, the aftermarket parts were great. But you know, I guess there's not much to say about aftermarket parts. Aftermarket parts were great. Why? Please, for the love of God, bring them back again. And I don't want it to be Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward doesn't seem fun with any other thing. I don't know what happened in Infinity Ward. My God. Like, again, I think I'll say that for I'll say that for final thoughts, because I really want to make this statement now. But, other random things that they added throughout the game that I think were nice. What else was it? Map variants. Map variants I don't hate. I just hope they didn't take place of an original map instead. But I was a big fan of map variants until we got like 1,000,000 cell shaded. Not a big fan of 1,000,000 cell shaded because I just thought it was a weird thing to put on it. But, you know, also, I don't think we needed 10,000 shipments. Why did I have 10,000 shipments? Like, yes, we have shipment in the rain, shipment in the snow, shipment on a ghost ship, shipment, but it's sunny. Shipment, but it's sunny, and it's cell shaded. Shipment in a swamp. Shipment while you're tripping balls. Shipment in space. I mean, they could have been a million versions. I named off a bunch of random ones and real ones. That's right. Shipment in an arena, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate the aesthetic of that one. Also, for some apparent reason, some of the shipments are all the same, but the feeling makes the map feel like it's laid out differently. Which I get maybe is the point, maybe my brain tricking itself to being like, oh, this isn't shipment, because this is how it normally is. But, you know, that's how they felt for me. Going back, another random thing they added was, kind of what I said in Armory Unlocks, they had new equipment and stuff. I know eventually we got the EMP grenades. We eventually got the grenade that would pin tag someone, but it was like a wall-mounted thing, which I thought was awesome. Big fan of that one. Kind of had fun running around with that a lot of times. We had field upgrades, which I don't remember any of the other ones besides the goggles. And the goggles is the only one you needed. The goggles. And then be able to see through stuff. Even if you didn't have smokes, you were able to just see stuff. It was fantastic. I love the goggles. They feel great. And they went on the model, so you can some of the models look like little funny wackos. We got kill streaks. I love that we got the swarm. We got the I don't remember what the original streak was called, but the one where you shoot it and it guides the rockets. I don't know what it is. It's always been my favorite kind of streak. I thank Sledgehammer for bringing back the EMP, like the kill streak. I don't like that it doesn't feel like you wouldn't feel that boom effect from it like you did in the past games. But you know, thank God we got it back. I never thought I'd see it be back, so I am not complaining about that. Anything else? And I guess LTMs is also the other thing. We don't see LTMs a lot anymore. LTMs are very rare of a thing, especially COD. COD was never really popular with LTMs, but we finally got them. If anyone does not know, LTMs, limited time modes. I think the best thing they did was get high and get higher. Definitely like a more chill, laid back experience. And you could earn rewards. Again, you could earn the camos. You earn 3 different types of camos in them. Fantastic. Again, I'm not complaining about that. Liked it. Some people liked it. Some people were going for records. I wasn't the kind of person. I kind of went in for the camos, and I went in every once in a while just kind of chill out. Well, I was talking to people on Discord and whatnot. It was not that bad. What other TMs did we have? Minefield. Minefield was a whack weird one, but it was really fun. I think some people treated it like sweaty still. I think like the last little bit of the time that I played it, we just got a lot of sweat mode. Like I felt like people were, and I'm just like, people, this is Minefield. There's mines everywhere. What are you doing? Especially when you played the party playlist. I was like, what? Party mode playlist is so fun. I love it because it's just playing, messing around. Probably the one of the modes that my girlfriend actually really enjoyed, which is nice to hear from someone who plays. She plays COD in more, not even casual, below casual level, which is not bad. It's just one of those things like she was having fun with it. She was sad when it was gone, but now it's back. But Black Ops 6 is coming, so not really the point of that. But hey, it's still there as an option. Oh, Havoc. How could I forget the? We got Arcade, which I thought was okay. Thought it was just whatever. I did have a lot of fun when I was doing good in it, but besides that, it was just kind of an off mode. But Havoc. Havoc is one of those modes that I love. Go in and it does a random modifier. Like, and just keep up with that. That was awesome. I just want to see more. Like, the modifiers were cool. Add different ones. I think there was a couple that were kind of just like, bleh. I think the worst one was advanced UAVs. Always being active, because it just kind of made, if you're not doing good, it's like at least the other ones gave you some chance of like, or some way to screw around, or just gave you a chance with certain things. This one did not. This was just, oh, I'm able to sweat, so I can just do this. The at least advantage was that you could get away from that was random weapon on kills that kind of stopped people from sweating. 0G was the most fun part of that. Every time I look forward to it, I'm like, yeah, I'm an action hero. Whee! Especially if you do the spear, you're flying around. Whee! Fwing, fwing, fwing. Loved it. Big fan of the 0G. Crossbows was kind of bleh. Kind of got rid of a lot of the stuff with it. Headshots only being 1 kill. Fantastic. Really fun, especially if you're working on challenges. Really good for that, to be honest with you. Snapshot grenades. Whatever, snapshot grenades. But my Havoc, fantastic. I will say though, speaking of LTMs, while we're on that, why did we not get prop hunt? I think I heard that the people are theorizing that they're gonna bring back a couple of that Black Ops 6 is gonna have prop hunt. Like I think they said they're bringing back party modes, and they're gonna have a classic brought back, that a fan favorite, and I think it's prop hunt, which love. But I'm surprised Sledgehammer didn't do it, especially with all the Modern Warfare 2 maps. I think it would have been fantastic. Maybe because they were too big. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I think it might be the reason for it. But yeah. I guess that's all I really have to say. I guess my final thoughts on it were that Modern Warfare 3 was a fantastic game. I think Sledgehammer is better than Infinity Ward, and I will not stand that. Treyarch go ups and down. I have a lot of fun with Treyarch games, but up and down. But Sledgehammer does really good. I just think that they took what Modern Warfare 2 had and made it much better. The movement, brought the mini-map back, all the different customization and events and like things that we had to do. Huge fan of Sledgehammer, knocked it out of the park. Like literally, I cannot say that I will look back at this game and I will miss it. I think this was probably the most recent game that I've had that I will be like, Modern Warfare 3, like, from Sledgehammer, I'll be like, which is funnier to say again. Holy crap, I loved it. I will look back and I will miss it. I missed World War II. Kind of wish I played that a little bit more, but, you know, wasn't the best spot in my life. But again, like, when we're here, this was fun. Big fan. This is not going to be a COD cycle situation. I had fun while playing this. I do not miss Modern Warfare 2. I do not miss it. But I'm going to miss Modern Warfare 3. I guess my final closing thoughts that I have to say is Modern Warfare 3 was its own game and not the Modern Warfare 2 DLC as they all called it. I feel Modern Warfare 2 was the DLC and they finished the game with Modern Warfare 3. That's my opinion on that. Anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Sledgehammer Games, for the fantastic game. I'm looking forward to Treyarch's game with Black Ops 6. I'm big fan of all this kind of stuff. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and press the like button down below. Comment on what you guys thought about Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 2. What are those things that you enjoy, things that you dislike, things that I may have forgotten to talk about. We'll hopefully have a discussion about that in the comments. And if you want to see more content like this in the future and any other content that I might make, go ahead and press the subscribe button. I want to thank you all so much for watching. This is Mr. Regular, signing out. Peace.